I don't know why. I'm just a little bored, I guess to say. So I'm doing a little bit of how did I put it in the context? Late night retro game collecting. Why did I just do that? No. So I moved some boxes out the way so I could go through some other boxes, and I was just curious to take a gander. You know, where did I put that copy at? I got another copy today in the mail. Now that I just think about that. Oh, here it goes. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So, maybe this could be informal to your average viewer. Maybe it won't be informal. I think it should be. Um, Two copies in the mail today of Pocky Rocket Rashon for the PS4. Um, Used copy of Pocky Rocket Rashon for the PS4. So you know how the inside inserts would look of it. Bought like 8 copies of this, maybe 10. Metal Max Xenon Reborn. The inserts, $10 each. I paid. I think this is a fantastic fighting game, so I bought a copy of this for $10 as well. Got to keep my eye out and get another copy of this as well. I'm not sure if it's still sold out on the GameStop, but it was $10. And Falcom Games, definitely keep your eyes out for. Sealed copy of Barnyard Blast for the Nintendo DS. Oh, that's interesting, but I think it's just the wrong cases. But 3D Mario Worlds. Is it both the game inside of it? 3D Mario World. Oh, this is the one that came with the wrong. This is the one that came with the wrong one inside of it. But so all good. This game is going up in price. Just keep your eyes out for it. Actually, and then I think this is the one that yeah, the inside of it, not for resale. So I think that that's what's gonna happen about this game right here too. Oh, Godzilla. So I wound up getting these 3 games for like $80, maybe something like that. Godzilla, all at GameStop in New Jersey. Maybe 2-3 months ago, Godzilla was I think it was like $60 or 64, whatever. And then I purchased this, and then they had the deal: buy 2 games get 1 free. So this was at the store as well. So if you know the price of this one, and then this one for last but not least, that was a killer deal for like $80. I paid, I think. Yeah, I think it was around $80 I paid for that. So that was a good. Oh, here's another used copy, Pocky Rocket Restaurant for the PS4. So yeah, I definitely buy those back to back. Soul Divide PS1. I bought both of these copies at the same time off eBay a while back. You know, predominantly these are games I would suggest to if you know how much that disc costs, then you know. Super expensive games. Darius, Sega Saturn. One of the top 4 rarest games for the Sega CD. Probably like $400. $400. It's not even cheap. That's not a cheap CD. Oh, I do got a copy of Tekken 3. Sweet! I do got a copy of Tekken 3. Now I need to get a copy of Tekken 5. I gotta get another copy of this. I'm super stoked for that. Because that's my favorite Tekken actually. Got a copy of Tekken 3. Legend of Legaia. I gotta get the disc. NBA Hang Time. But The Price is Right is the disc on the inside of it. Midway Collections. Tomcat Alley, Sega CD. I actually probably gonna want to play in this one day. Real Fishing, Natsumi. What's it called? Oh, this is a good fighting game for the PS4. PS4 consoles is an offline console still too. PS5 has a lot of games still offline for its system as well. Oh, I do got a Metroid Prime Corruption 3 for the Nintendo Wii. So these are a lot of games I would consider for you to buy now before you gotta pay for digital copies for everything I'm showing so far. Instead of having to rent it like for the rest of your days, get the copies. They're like six. A lot of these games I'm showing y'all predominantly under $10. Yeah, except for maybe this. I might have paid $30 or more. So, give a second. I got some more games I'll bring. It's a good adventure game to keep your eyes out for. 2 copies of Xenoblades. Whew, it's a lot of stuff. All right, we're back. I'm gonna start all over again. We're gonna go all over again through this. So I might got like 2 or 3 of these. They're on Amazon for like $20. So a lot of things I've noticed when it comes to collecting the cardboard boxes, when it comes through the different eras of game systems, develops value later down the line. So I would say anything with paper box format, get your hands on. Thrasher, Skate and Destroy. Aside from the N64, I would definitely say some of my favorite PS1. Definitely SmackDown, classic. Wu-Tang Clan. Originally Thrill Kill. Oh, that's kind of cool. One of my favorite hip hop groups in history. Boot Camp Click. Boot Camp Click. Sean Price. Misprint. Final Fantasy VII. Crash Bandicoot, Greatest Hits. Colony Wars, PlayStation. I gotta buy a new case for that. Wired, Sega CD. Centipede remake, PlayStation 1. I don't know how much I was paying for these. I might have gotten them for free. The Resident Evil 2 remake. Definitely would suggest for y'all to get your copies of Bendy, either for the Nintendo Switch, but I would say the PlayStation 4 is better off. Ooh, gotta put this away. 2 copies of the Castlevania Requiem collection. What is this by? I think this was pretty cheap, so I just bought a copy of this one too. I forget how this is pronounced. I think it was like $10 or something like that. So I bought a copy. Oh yeah, Astro Knight PS5. Whatchamacallit had a sick sale recently. I'm pulling out sale games right now. Whatchamacallit had a sick sale. I gotta fix the disc though. These are loose discs, but it's all good. I'll fix that eventually. Buy one get one free for the Astro Knights for the Nintendo Switch. So I bought like 9 of those mothers. Bought 2 copies of Hat in Time PS4. It's like a Mario 64 kind of game. It's all sealed copies. Sealed copy of Pocky Rocky again. Another sealed copy of Astro Knight for the PS5. I don't even have a PS5. I don't have none of these game systems I'm showing you. I have a PS4. I don't have a Switch. I don't have none of these systems. It's my only copy of Pokemon. Nah, that's just cap. I got a sealed copy of Shining Pearl and Diamond or whatever. 2 copies with the codes inside as well. Yeah. The ending of books. Printing. I would definitely say get your hands on part 1 and 2. It compared this game to Zelda, so I got a copy of it while it was like one of the lowest prices. I definitely assume that there are 2 to 3 versions of this. So I'm gonna say to y'all the first version is without this sticker, and then this might be the second version, this sticker on it. So if you're trying to collect this kind of a game, keep your eye out for the one that has this sticker label as well as the one without this sticker label on it. It's on the outer exterior of the seal. Oh, sealed copy of Resident Evil 2. Sealed copy of Oxide PS5. I still don't even have a PS5. Another sealed copy of the PS5. 2 sealed copies of Helmet PS4. I thought that this is a fabulous bullet hell shooter. Tales of Iron PS5. It's all sealed games. Let me fix this thing. Another Bendy. Oh no, I think I was showing this a second ago, but I'll just still go through it. So Bendy, GameStop. Another Pocky Rocky. Another 2 Pocky Rocky. So basically, 2 used Pocky Rockies. 2 sealed. Right? Is there another one in this pile to the side? Oh, okay. So it's 3 of them right here. So I'll make 3 sealed ones right there. 2 used. Bendy. Get your hands on any copies of Metal Max Xenos. Metal Max Xeno Reborn. Grand Blue, fantastic fighting game. Damn, did I just show Bendy over here? Yeah, so I got 2 Bendies. So that's 2 Bendy copies. Tokyo Xandu PS4, that's another good one. So I got a sealed copy of this to put. I would suggest to y'all if y'all could get these on sale for like $10, $20 from the Best Buy or whatnot, to get the whole collection of these and just put it away. Copy of Hello Neighbor sealed. 2 copies of Ninja Warrior sealed. Another dope fighting game. Nitro Blasters or something like that. That's another dope game. I showed this a second ago. I was saying I bought these 3 for $80. It was buy 2 get 1 free. So the triforce of great games to grab in that one set, and I did without a choice. 200 and change come up. came in the mail today. My third copy of Riven, the sequel to Myst for the PS1, 5-disc game. Any game for the PS1 or PS2 or whatever. It has multiple discs. I would say collect those now. Especially if you could get down to $10. I got all three of them under $10. Street Fighter Collection, PS1. Yeah. Sewer Shock, Sega CD. Another used copy of. Wait, damn, how many used copies is that? Okay, so that's 3 used copies of Pocket Rocket Restaurant. And 3 copies sealed. That's just one. That's like 1/4 of a big box of stuff of games I'm showing you right now. Oh yeah, my favorite TV show. Preseason Spaced. I don't think it's on digital apps right now. I gotta look that up. It's certain good shows that's not on apps right now for DVDs. I mean, well, to watch streaming wise or whatever. Yeah, man, that's how the game goes, y'all. In the beginning, I was kind of in the path of experimenting with reselling, and then I kind of just took a back burner and left it alone and put the stuff away, just to see how the turnaround would be later in the future. So, and I just kept on doing it. So in the first year, just collecting 3 years, like I show this every time on the videos. This is just one. I showed y'all a stack of this is other sealed. Oh, this came in the mail the other day. I wish I would have bought a second copy of it. It was like $20 right now. Get your hands on this for $20 if you can. This is like $21 on Woot. Bought 2 of these for $10. This is like a Vanillaware game RPG. I would suggest to check out. I bought maybe 3 or 4 copies of this for the Ninja Saviors game on it. So all sealed copies, I'm showing you. And then this is just one, like as I was saying, I stay buying copies of Pocket Rocket Restaurant. No question about it. No question about it. For anybody, if you don't got this for the PS4, I would say if you don't got the original copy, I would more suggest to get your hands on this one. To get your hands on the PlayStation Hits, because that'll have the any DLC, like any issues with it. This has like the predominant of data you need upon that game. So I think that could wind up dramatically jumping up in price, like those Berserk games from back in the days. Just 1 second so I can put this stuff away. Okay, that away. That away. It's a little annoying. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. We're in business. All right. Poof! We're back in business, like we never left. Yeah. So collect offline physical media right now as much as possible. The coming future is unfortunate to say. In the coming future, AAA titles are gonna still take up predominant data upon, let's say Sony's network is 1 trillion terabytes, or Xbox, or whoever it is. A lot of AAA titles that's gonna come out every other year are gonna predominantly take up the data for those online services that PlayStation or Xbox can provide to you. So when it comes to a lot of other smaller titles, it's going to be shorter periods of time that they will coexist for you to play upon those digital markets. Hence, get your hands on those offline. Yo, it could come a future where you have your whole catalog of games that you paid hundreds into a couple $1,000s for, and just because of on one game you had a disagreement with somebody, you could get locked out from playing all those games that you paid all that money for whatever span you did to build up your digital catalog. Buy this physical media so you don't have to deal with permissions. This is the end of physical media. Like this is the beginning of the end to what who has permission to what you get to do. In the future, when this is like super hard to obtain, those powers that be could say you could play a game or not play a game. But when you got this in your hand, nobody can tell you nothing. So for this coming Black Friday, I don't really have a list right now at the moment. There are a couple games I'm interested in buying for the 4 for 20 or even 4 for 40 deal. However, that is if they go down to the $20 to price to be purchased. Because if not, I don't really see a lot of games right now at the moment that I would be buying from GameStop. Their prices are a little funny at the moment, and they just be low in quantity when it comes to the purchases of their objects. That fix this real quick. It's just not my cup of tea, I would say. After 3 years of spending a good couple hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like at least 500 and better in buying games from them per year, like this fourth year coming in, I'm kind of not interested as much as buying games from GameStop at the moment. I'm well beyond satisfied dealing with Amazon, Best Buy whenever they have their sales, Target, and maybe for last but not least Walmart. But GameStop has been dropping the ball for these past couple of years now. They have definitely been dropping that ball. So I need to put some of this stuff back. I got tons of boxes, but I'm not doing that. I'll do it probably in increments to show y'all like things I've acquired throughout these 3 years, but some of the stuff, predominant of a lot of the things I just showed right now at the moment is things that I've been buying for, I would say, this past year. That if anybody know, you know how hard it is to come across this for $60, but it's out in the wild somehow. If anybody knows, you know how hard that this ain't. Just don't be sitting around for that. All right. The receipt is in. I even got the receipt still. For let me look at that. For what I was saying. Yup. I paid $85. I paid $85. It was buy two get one free. Death Star Veneer, Godzilla, and Metal Max Xenon. It was a great deal. That was a great deal because that's beyond $200 in value right there for the $85 or whatever. No question about it. If I saw this again, I would buy it over and over and over and over and over again. It kind of makes a little sense why this is expensive. It's not only Bandai Namco, it's also Natsume who I think developed this game. So Natsume is a notorious company for putting out super expensive video games. If you don't know and you want to know what is one company that you should try to follow and look through their catalog of what games you can still buy right now for $20 for reasonable prices, you should look under the Natsume catalog. Because there are a couple games I can't say what. Well, I said one over and over. This is one right here that's still sitting around right now for like 20, 15 to 15 or whatever bucks that I would say buy multiple copies of. But Natsume has something to do with the last Godzilla game. And once I saw that name, I say immediately, okay, it makes sense why it's just so funny how it's like they should have let them put their name on the cover, and that's just kind of whack to say. Maybe Bandai should have let them put their name. They're sure. Anyway, that's the reason I'm gonna say to y'all why that game cost so much money. It's not Bandai Namco. It's because of Natsume. It's because of this person. The same name. The same freaking name, Natsume. So, late night retro collecting. Read the context and then look at what the individual, as in myself, is saying to you of your curiosity. Through ignorance, might I say, what is this video segment about? Showing you how you can make better investments in your life. Instead of you seeing, World Star Hip Hop or whatever it is that your ambitions and goals is of where you want to place your money into, that this has like probably a way better turnaround than what you're going to be doing in the next 5 years. We got 2 to 3 viewers. Does anybody know what I'm showing you here? Put a yes or a W. I mean, a Y or an N if you know what I'm showing you right there. I'm showing you money. But regardless to that, put a Y or an N if you really know what I'm showing you right there. Because I'm most times when I even chat with people who be in the professional rooms or whatever, they be trying to cap about that game. They be trying to heavily cap about that game. That's not the only one. I just out the pile. I don't know where that other game is at right now. Oh, actually, where this is another game. Actually, right here. This is another one. Any games that's coming out under IN, which is a good batch of games, are going to be very expensive later on. So that's how I collect retro games. Like straight flat out. We'll see if I'm bugging in the next 3 to 5 years from now. Because I'm definitely calling it right now for everybody who I ever watch who's not chatting about these objects like how I am. When they do try to come out with videos, I'm going to be getting at a couple people. Like, not to say getting at them, but I'm going to just be laughing at them. Like, They try to teach y'all, the viewers, in increments about these things when it's like way too late. I'm showing you right now. I'm showing you the object right now. You can get in your hands the same time I just got it. So my segments, these live streams I'm doing, is for the illiterate people who don't understand what I'm showing you. I'm showing you things that could turn your dollar into a $30 bill. I'm showing you things that could turn your $60 bill into a $200 bill. It's real. Not on an every single day basis, but kinda in a way, I would say yeah. I would kinda say yeah too. It's like a double-edged sword. But in my endeavors of my 3 right now, I'm way more up than down. I'm way more up than down right now. These 3 years of COVID, people panicking, bugging out, taking themselves out, all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm up than down. Shoot. Late night retro collecting. 101. I don't sugarcoat it for my viewers. I'm not sugarcoating none of that stuff for y'all. Or hyping something up. Nonsense. Oh, everybody, you know about the Super Mario RPG game coming out? You should go and buy trillions and billions of copies. Like how I'm showing you games, this game right here, while everybody else is gonna buy millions of that copy of that other game, millions of people ain't buying this copy. That's the games I go after. So yes, I do buy a copy of Mario or Zelda or whatever. But if you look through, we're going in the half an hour in. I haven't showed you one Mario yet or a Zelda game. I showed you tons of video games. So I should definitely be able to afford to purchase a Mario game if I showed you like 70 games, if not 80 right now. I can't afford one Mario game. That's not where I would invest into. So excuse me while I box these games up for a second. Put this stuff away. My best, like, you see people who creating collections and blah, 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 la, la, la. What I would say to the viewers is, like, just box that stuff up and put it away. Don't even create an infatuation or, like I'm talking to you, the viewers, or this video, whatever, about collecting, but, like, I'm really not gonna have like some library based off of this, bro. Like, oh yes, look at the wall. Yo, that stuff is a little bit like for game collectors. I don't know about other ones, but I know about for me. In the beginning, yeah, I created like a shelf of it, and then later down the line, maybe a year and a half later, I had to box all that stuff up. I didn't want to deal with it. I like forgetting about stuff and then just looking back at it later. Especially if we want to going crazy in price, like, oh yeah, I got a ton of those. Your average collector only get like 1 or 2 games. Nah, I'm telling you a lot. There's a lot of people who collect like how I'm showing y'all on these in this video right here. There's tons of people who collect just like how I'm showing y'all right now. Me want rock. Oh no. Okay. Oh gosh. No. Yo, I don't know how I did this, y'all. This is the curse of buying video games. And then you and then you take out stuff from a box, but then you try to put it back in, and like you'll never figure it out how you. Oh no. Oh, giggity wiggity no. This could. Oh no. I think I know what it is. I think. Oh no. Ah. maybe what I'm doing now might work. Maybe. Yes, okay. I have some kind of thing I just conjured that now may be applicable in this nonsense that I was doing. Oh my gosh. Boxing up games. No. People want to, like, hey, can you help me box up? No. Oh, shoot, dude. What in the world? All right. We got it, dog. We got it. Now I can put this box back. I'll come back to you. Give me 1 second, dog. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, my friend. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Alright, we coming back, y'all. We're coming back, baby. We're coming back. We're about to get back right there, baby. We about to be right there with you right now, baby. You right there, baby. You're right there with you, baby. Ah, boom. Oh my gosh. Okay. We had a little malfunction for a little second now, but that's okay. We're back. And people ever ask me, I would tell you what is my kind of highlights from my childhood when it comes to a video game. That's a game. This is a handheld game right here. This is a handheld game. This is a Game Watch from the early '90s. Discontinued. It was licensed Nintendo. It's all good. Before you had a Nintendo Switch, you had this. This was Nintendo Switch. This is a little bit before my time, but what is a Nintendo? This was the first Nintendo Switch. Look, listen to that, and then 1 minute. Can it go? Is it? What the hell? How does this work again? I hope it. No, okay, it's my fault. Yo, dude, what's going on with my toy? Nah, hell no, bro. There we go. It's just wilding out. It had a little hiccup. This is the original Nintendo. This is the Nintendo. This is my N64. This is my GameCube. This is my Nintendo Switch. It was wind-ups back in the day. I don't know what happened to it. That kind of got me a little janky right now. But right there, I'll open it up and figure out how to repair it. If anybody asks me what would be my prized possessions, I showed in this past 40 minutes right now like a $300 CD, $200 game, this, that, and whatnot. It'll be something like this. Little things like this will be my highlights, because I feel like this is, without these kind of objects, you wouldn't have really, to me, video games in modern day. This was the beginning of that stuff. And a lot of this is beautiful art to me. That's one of the main reasons I collect video games in general. Those are projects of art for like, and not even an hour or 2 hours worth. You're getting like 30, 60, 100 hours of art. Or even if it's 3 hours, 2 hours for the shmup, so 40 minutes for $20 for 40 minutes, and they're not making a game in no 2 days. So late night retro collecting. Late night retro collecting. What does anybody think about how GameStop is doing in modern days? And do y'all think GameStop is gonna continue to be around? How do y'all think it's doing right now? You know? Cause to keep it a buck with you, getting I don't want I kind of stopped buying from y'all because I don't want this anymore. I don't want stuff like that anymore from y'all. Who wants that? Who wants, like, I mean, if you want to sell it to me for $2, $3, which they don't have, they don't. But if they did, I would buy that disc for $1 to $3. You could get a deal. That's a good deal. But to charge a person whatever who knows prices that they be getting people with, because I don't buy from them anymore. Like stuff like this, I want them having to call them about this stuff, and then I would get it for free, basically, to say like, I couldn't do this with them. This kind of junk. Dude. That's junk. So, and the funny part is, this is data. It's not junk. But why is their business like this, maybe, to say? I don't know. I really don't know. And I ain't gonna even waste time figuring that out. Like, I don't really buy games from GameStop for, I mean, like a long, okay. Even over these 2 years, I would say to you, the main time I buy video games from them is their Black Friday. And if they have something, anything similar to that, that's when I would maybe strike down on GameStop to buy like $400 maybe or more in video games. But I just feel like this year, GameStop dramatically changed. I feel like they don't have like the same quantity of what I was seeing in these past 3 years. This year they don't. I feel like they don't got the same quantity, and the price, or the, like I say again, the price range. I'm not paying that when I could get that on another from Amazon or whoever else for cheaper and in better condition. Basically brand new, brand spanking new. So Amazon, on like a daily basis right now, every other day, I be buying games through that. That's my one of my main sources of where I buy games from. And when it comes to the retro games, it looks like the price is really high. Where I guess they make good money on that. But yo, late night retro collecting. How is your collections coming along? Are you, somebody cursed me out? Okay, well then that's a good thing. You got blocked before for your message. It's a good thing. Your message got blocked from even being able to be seen on my camera. How dare you? How? I got. What is that? I want to see what that. There we go. There we go. Amazon robbed my grandma for her clitoris. That's applicable. That's that's applicable. Agreed. No, Amazon is a great app, man. Amazon is a really good app, and that's my main app, my main source of power, and it's basically the main source of where I gain my power. Amazon. You would assume that Barnes and Nobles would be the source of all sources. Nah. Bezos Bezos is kicking whatchamacallit's butt right now, man. They kicking their butt, bro. They kicking their butt. That's interesting. It smells like something. It's probably a brand new disc too. That's crazy. Except for those fingerprints, like so they open cases to give you new discs, to give you a new disc and miss it and throw away the freaking case. Yo, I can't stand them, bro. Let's look at this one. Yeah, it's just like the modern day CDs is obviously to say it's even more immaculate. Like good quality, good old quality CDs. Are you still buying CDs? Are you buying yourselves and acquiring damn CDs? No. Why not? Why you ain't get yourself some CDs? Late night retro collections. Are you acquiring them CDs? Getting yourself some good CDs? Or you went digital? You say I'm done with them with damn CDs. You ain't got no more CDs no more. You ain't retro collecting on them CDs. I'm the only retro collector you get to see. We both take quiet naps together. Nap with me. That's how I feel about it, though. All this, all these video games just make me want to go to sleep, bro. I don't really give a retro collecting. I have nothing to talk about. No. No. I am supposed to be applying this money to like my children, not spending money on toys. No. I'm the number one virtual best game collector in the world. Me. Hey, Honcho. Yes, sir. Nah. I would need at least a 20 grand budget, and then I would go after those prototypes that I've been finding from like a year ago, just to put away. I need the prototypes, baby. Nobody, not to say nobody be talking about it, but they don't talk about it enough. The prototypes. I am a regular human being, y'all, and I've learned about some of the top of objects you can get in this world, and the bottom of objects you can get in this world. Yo, FMV games, y'all. If you like retro games and whatnot, and or if you're around like in your late 30s, 40s, and older, FMV games, buy the CDs now, man. It's not they're not even listed on price charting. They're not even listed on price charting. They're video games that's gonna eventually not be around. And like the mecca of the CDs is in Canada, I think. I'm looking for the plug so I could buy like 1,000 pieces. FMV games, Dragon's Lair, Space Ace, Drug something. I forget the name of it, but I got a bunch of the CDs. Luckily, one day at a flea market, and then when I saw, it, I was like, "Yo, you're right. These are games here." And but I noticed every time I talk to retro collectors, none of them pulled those out. They made a Dragon's Lair for the one of the Wii's, I think, or something, and the bounty hunter or whatever. They came out with like 2 or 3 of them in the modern day for like the 100th time of a reprint. They have HD versions right now. They have HD versions. I think it's only like $10, $15, but nobody talks about them. And those DVDs you can play on your PS4 and PS5. Yes, sir. FMV games. Yes, sir. Make me want to look it up right now while I'm talking to y'all to find a deal to buy. I came across 2 or 3 Dragon's Lairs sealed for the PS2, but they could play on both PS2 and Xbox or FMV games. It's like you choose what direction to go into. One game from the PS1 back in the day, and Sega Saturn, Brain Dead 13. That was one of those, and you got to choose the direction. You make a mistake in the direction you choose, you lose. You do not pass go. You do not collect $200. Off to jail for you. That's how they talk in Baltimore. If you're ever in the DMV, that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. That's how you should speak when you're in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. All their words end with E and W's. Ews. You. Do. Through. To. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That's how they speak in the DMV. So, anyway, buy Pocky Rocker or Shrine, yo, you won't lose, y'all. Anybody tell you about collecting retro games, just buy like 5 or 10 copies of them suckers right now. You won't lose. I'm telling you, like a 90% odds you will not lose from that investment. Buy some copies of that game. Wild Guns Reloaded. Buy some copies of that game. Ninja Saviors. Buy some copies of that game. Mr. Gimmick is about to come out for the Nintendo Switch. Buy some copies of that game. I'm telling you, like 90%. I consider it 100 for myself. I don't care what anybody think. You'll be good to go. You will be famous. Yo, like I'm telling you, like you're watching like a cryptocurrency video right now before Bitcoin blows up. I'm telling y'all like what games you should get your hands on, and like when it happens, something that you would have never thought in your life. I told you. I told you. You heard me. I did it. I spent the hours smoking the blunts and crying. Many nights with tears. Probably after this video. Cry. Whoever the heck was just last watching me, thank you for viewing me at that moment. Very much pleasurable of your time and your acquaintance to be upon my video and channel. Thank you. Thank you. Celebration to you for who's spending time with me while I'm chatting away. Very much pleasurable and appeased to you. Thank you. Fantastic human beings. I don't care what you're saying about me behind that camera. Like, this dude looks crazy. He must be on some kind of a substance. I don't care. Thank you. Thank you. Watch me. And spend time with me. Spend some time. Some warm tea. If you didn't know that, back in the 1950s and down, that's all people would die for. Is a cup of warm tea. Shit. People talking about spaceships and Gucci sneakers. Warm tea. Even Gucci understand. Gucci family understand even when I'm talking about. Louis Vuitton family understand when I'm talking. Like I talk about. I'm happy. I'm very appreciative to that. Like learning about the elements, y'all. That's the closest you can relate to human beings, is if you really understand the elements of life. Because everybody, real people, they all been there. Like let's say that's like a saying. They all been there. Oh, the last person who was watching me just left me. No! I ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop. We ain't never gonna stop. I am the Hassan Campbell of retro game collecting. Look, the number one came back just by saying Hassan Campbell. I'm Hassan Campbell. I don't like Joe Buttons. Let's see if I lose a view for that. Yeah, his show is horrible. Like, it's very non-informative. If you watch Joe Buttons, please unfollow me. Please unfollow me. If you watch Joe Buttons' show to learn how English black people speak in America, just unfollow me now. Just unfollow me. Please, thank you. I do not like Joe Buttons. Except for Harlem Shaking to the Pump It Up song. That is applicable. Highly applicable. 1000%. That's the only Jeep has time I give for Joe Buttons. Is Pump It Up and then you Harlem Shake it to it. Fire. Amazing. Classical. Genius. But I can't, nothing else aside from that. Nothing else. Nothing else with Joe Buttons is applicable to me aside from Pump It Up and then Harlem Shaking. Yes, highly applicable. I think that's okay. I talk about Joe Buttons and Pump It Up while people talk about retro collecting. That sounds retro. That's applicable. That's applicable. What are you looking at me for? $10 hours. I'm gonna do this for hours. I'm gonna do this for another hour. To hell with anybody. To hell with all the retro collectors who want to gatekeep. They're all gatekeepers, y'all. Buy these two games. They're all gatekeepers. Buy these two games. They're all gatekeepers. Buy these two games. They're all gatekeepers. Buy these two games now. They're all gatekeepers. Buy these two games now. They're all gatekeepers. Buy these two games now. They're all gatekeepers. They're gatekeeping you. They don't want to let you know these are $500 games. Gatekeepers. The gatekeepers of the game world. There's like 100,000 copies out in the abyss right now. You can have yourself like 100 pieces. I would have highly advised that, y'all. I might have 30 or 40. Like 20 of these and maybe in the PS4s as well. Yo. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you. Retro collectors can't sing. sings. They're gatekeeping to you by this game right now. Yo, word. It is both Taito and Natsumi. It's just that, which is weird, but IN chose to publish this out of all of them. And then Natsume said, we don't need you. We publish ourselves. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather had Natsume published, I'd rather Taito published this instead of IN. Because I think IN didn't print out too many of these. This I think is gonna. I don't know why I have a hunch. This might be the lowest print out of the Natsume games. And to be honest with you, I'm tight what IN did. You're supposed to put the Natsume logo on this. I don't want to see your IN logo. I want Natsume Taito logo. I don't care about your logo. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? IN. How dare you? Now put the Natsume logo on front of the game. You're smoking drugs? Huh? Are you on the substance? Freaking IN. You're supposed to have big Taito on the logo. Big Taito on this logo. Putting your little logo on the back. How dare you? Shame. Anyway. I won't gatekeep, y'all. These are the games you should buy, y'all, for the Nintendo Switch. It's as simple as that. You want to buy a game and you can buy multiple copies and have a high possibility of like 80-90% and up that is going to kaboom. Just buy these two games. Buy them over and over until you I really mean it. Like you feel like you have an addiction about you bought so many copies right now. Like, yo, something's wrong right here. And I'm not sure if it's going to work. That's how many copies you got to stay buying. That's the best way I would describe it to y'all. When it comes to like making investments in life, it's going to feel like when you're purchasing more and more, it can feel like you're doing something crazy. How you think people win in life. You got to do something that's crazy. All right? So your average human will buy 1 or 2 copies of this. I bought 20 copies of it. You got to do something crazy. And then, they're worth $1K a piece. Oh, that's $20K a piece. And didn't even pay over $1,000 for it to make $20K. Yes. Millions of copies of Mario Odyssey and all Mario games sell all through these 40 years of our lives. If you can attain a bunch of Mario cartridges, a bunch of that Right One cartridge, you can be selling that for like the rest of your days and getting pizzade. Mario will sell for the next 100 years, 200 years, if not longer. If you can have a million not to say a million Marios, but like, let's just say hypothetically, like 100,000 copies, yeah. You can sell those for the rest of your days. It's, I believe for myself, it's highly possible because you can sell thousands of them every other month. And then that could go into the hundreds to the 100,000s and then come to an end. Boom, you finish selling off all those copies. Buy this game. Taito, Natsume, I love y'all people. You're like the greatest prince in these past 25 years. This is the greatest gift you ever have given me. Ever. These are the greatest gifts I ever got in my hands. No question about it. No question or thought about it. No question. What's your opinions? No question about it. No question about it, bro. What is my opinion? No question about it. Easiest purchase I've made in all these years of my life. Easiest purchase I have made so far in all these years of my entire life. No question about it. See, that was bad, bro. That was bad. What I witnessed just a second ago. Man, we don't show all day and keep talking, but showed a picture and it wasn't good. Oh, my grandma know. Oh, she knows about that. Grandma know. They seeing everything you do. Buy this game. Buy this game. Buy this game again. Buy this game again too. Buy this game 3 times. Buy this 4 times. Buy this 5 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave a like and a follow. Don't stalk my page. Help a human being out to reach new heights. Peace out.